talked to Chase. He came up and visited us in the booth a few minutes ago, and just, you know, the guy just looks so relaxed. An Olympic gold medal will do that for him. It'll take a lot of pressure off, and it was so much fun in Tokyo the summer before last, where he came up to the booth and gave us a big hug. He was hugging. Michael's up there with us. He gave us big hugs, and Michael and I we're saying, dude, you're going to be an Olympic gold medalist for the rest of your life. And he couldn't believe it. It was just a big thrill for me, actually, just to see he and Michael kind of have that moment together. And it was a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed Chase's company. Just a great young man, great young representative. I say young, he's 28 now, but great representative for USA swimming.
Great start for Kalisz here in the butterfly. It's interesting, the link between those two, of course, is Bob Bowman, and
right.
Kalisz making the move to go back and train with Bob. We asked him, is he the same as he was when you worked with him as a kid? And he said, absolutely not. He's in a different place, I'm in a different place, and like you said, it's been fun.
Yeah, and I've always said that really the critical piece of being a successful swimmer is being happy. Not all the time, but consistently. You have that consistent contentment to being a part of this sport, because it's not a sport that's an easy sport. So, but if you're happy, you're going to be successful in the long run. And I think that really shows what Chase showed in the 200 IM earlier when he won that going away and it's close to a best time. And then, you know, just swimming right, you know, this is a good example right here, Jason. Look how easy he looks, building a good, solid lead. And he said, you know, I asked him, are you going to keep swimming this 400 IM? He said, yeah, I am. You know, I'm having fun with it.
Well, he does have maybe the ultimate training partner right now, and the guy that doubled up at the Worlds, much like Chase did in 2017 when Leon Marchand did it. The young Frenchman goes to school at Arizona State, trains there, won both of them this summer in Budapest. You get to see where the competition is right next door.
Yeah, and when you have Leon Marchand, who is really many picked the next great IMer to go with a Phelps and a Lochte and a Kalisz, that's great to have him right in your own backyard to make sure you're keeping an eye on him. And if you're going to beat the best, you got to do it in training, and that's what he's doing right now. He's swimming against the best in Leon Marchand.
Carson Foster, of course, representing the United States quite well with his silver.
That's another guy that's not here, but boy, Carson Foster, another one. 4:06 last summer. He became the 8th fastest performer in history. Kalisz is still in there in that 4th fastest performer in history. 3:10 right there at the 300 mark. Looking just really easy. Said his back's bothering him a little bit, but nothing to write home about. That's the most important thing that we talked about when he was up here with us, Jason. He said, the most important thing for me going forward, obviously, is to be happy, but to stay healthy. If I can stay healthy, then, you know, the sky's the limit for me, because I'm swimming as good as I ever have in practice and in meets.
Just like so many other sports, athletes extending their careers here. Kalisz, a couple of years away from turning 30, and right around that age frame when he gets to Paris in 2024. Right now here in Greensboro, just cruising along here in the 400 IM. See what the clock says when all is said and done. It's going to be an impressive double up of titles here at the Toyota US Open for Chase Kalisz. Olympic gold medalist from Tokyo takes the crown here in this race in North Carolina. Second place going to Baylor Nelson, again, the 19-year-old with another runner-up finish. Third to Landon Driggers, who closes strong to get on the podium here at the US Open too.
You know, to do that at 28, first of all, the 400 IM, in my opinion, the most difficult event in all of swimming. To go the 7th fastest time in the world this year. He already has the 3rd fastest time from the World Championships, but, you know, he just looks so good. I talked to him about going out fast in the 200 IM earlier in the meet. He did the same thing, going out quickly at the halfway point here. He's really shown some great early midpoint speed, and this is his go-to stroke. This is, I mean, he's swimming the 200 breaststroke a little bit later on in the meet, and this is the stroke that really has been his bread and butter, to borrow an old phrase. And he goes into a great freestyle leg, just burying the rest of the field. And these some great swimmers here. Baylor Nelson having a great swim at 4:18. Another guy that broke 4:20. What a swim for him. But Chase Kalisz was the man and is the man.
New championship record in this event at this meet for Chase Kalisz. Wins by over 8 seconds. City standing by with Kira.
All right, Chase, yesterday when you lowered your own US Open meet record, you told me you were surprised by the time. Tonight, you once again set the US Open meet record. Are you surprised?
I think it's the same as the 2IM. I really had no expectations in that, but I think that was kind of a sloppy race for me. I just really didn't get into it from the beginning and struggled to carry momentum on my breaststroke. My first 50 of freestyle was a little all over the place. Kind of figured it out a little bit better on the second 50, but I don't know, it just felt a little off today, and that's just kind of how it is sometimes.
For those watching, it seemed like it was quite an easy cruise to the end there. I know you said that you figured it out towards the last 50 there, but what are the positives that you take from this race?
I got one under my belt. Other than that, I mean, that's going to hurt for me every single time, and it certainly did there, but I got one under my belt. It's December 2nd now, so it's a pretty decent time, but like I said, it just, something just felt a little off tonight, so I'll talk with Bob and we'll reevaluate everything.
I know that you'll reevaluate and you start looking at 2023. What are going to be the main goals for you as you reevaluate with your coach, Bob Bowman?
I think ultimately is pull the most out of training and while staying as healthy as I possibly can. I think that's really my only hurdle is staying healthy, keeping my body healthy, being able to keep going to practices, giving my max. So that's my main focus so far.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
High standards there. Certainly should be for an Olympic champion. Chase Kalisz winning another U.S. Open crown here at the Toyota U.S. Open.